presentation.
The fourth-ranked Utah Utes are all smiles again. And why not? A perfect 7-0 as they enter tonight's meet, looking to be at their very best, in the hopes of leaping over one of the nation's most formidable teams. The Georgia Gym Dogs are racing towards another memorable year. Undefeated and ranked second in the nation, Georgia living up to high expectations. Feeling the pressure to win is nothing new to head coach Suzanne Jokelin. She's watched her team fend off some of the nation's top contenders many times during 24 great years. The reigning two-time national champions will be tested once again as they take on fourth-ranked Utah next. There are worse places to be on a frosty February Friday night than Athens, Georgia, and Stegeman Coliseum, and inside it ought to be red hot as the Gym Dogs get set to take on one of their great rivals, the Utah Utes, head-to-head. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gymnastics USA with Shannon Miller. I'm Lou Tilley. My pleasure to be here. And simply put, this has become one of the great rivalries in all of collegiate athletics.
It really has. We have the two winningest coaches in NCAA history, Greg Morrison and Suzanne Jokelin. So this is going to prove to be a very interesting competition.
Morrison with over 800 career wins, and Jokelin closing in and has a few years still to go to catch up with Greg. Let's talk about some of the great athletes we'll see individually. All-Americans dominate this meet. And let's start off with Georgia.
Well, Katie Heenan of Georgia is starting off with the best career listing so far. She's won 6 of her 7 competitions so far this season. She's got 4 of the SEC's top 10 all-around scores, ranked 4th nationally. She just needs to keep doing what she's doing.
Courtney Kupets, you've heard the name on the national scene, and she has coming off a breakthrough meet.
She really is. She competed at Alabama. This is her first full competition, all 4 events, and she hit a perfect 10 on uneven bars the first time since the 2004 SEC competition for Georgia, and she is looking to come back strong in the all-around.
Were it not for this Georgia team, Utah would have been the national champions a year ago, and they have their share of All-Americans led by Ashley Postel.
Ashley Postel is a tremendous athlete. She's returning to all-around competition after last week. She took a break off, and she ranks 2nd in the nation on floor exercise with an average of a 9.9. So look for her on that event. She was the 2006 NCAA all-around runner-up right after Courtney Kupets.
Christine Basquette as well, another great all-around athlete. Both squads on both sides, most of their athletes are able to compete equally well on all 4 events.
Absolutely tough all-arounders during this competition. Christina Basquette was the 2006 NCAA bar co-champion with Kupets. So it should really be a great matchup on bars, but she also just had a career high in the all-around last week with a score of 39.7.
The last 6 head-to-heads between these two teams, they've been separated by no more than 2 total points. Last year, less than 3/100ths the last time they met. We look forward to a great one. Stay with us as we continue from Athens, Georgia, and the action gets underway right after this here on CN8.
The show that's burning up Wednesdays is free anytime on demand. Lose the race. Lose your ride. Watch episode 1 of Pigs on demand before it premieres on Speed. Only with Comcast Digital Cable.
Gymnastics is one of the most demanding sports in the world. The last thing you want to worry about is what you're wearing. So do what I did. Choose GK Elite Sportswear to look and perform your best. Gymnasts look to GK for the best fit, quality, comfort, and design. Choose GK for your workout and competitive apparel, and you will feel like a champion too. For over 25 years, GK, the choice of champions.
Imagine a different kind of foundation that's actually good for your skin. Bare Minerals is a lightweight, loose mineral foundation that covers all your imperfections while giving you the look and feel of beautiful bare skin. You'll receive 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. It's a natural SPF 15 sunblock that protects your skin from aging UVA and UVB rays. You'll also receive warmth, a very special Bare Minerals that gives your skin the natural-looking sun-kissed glow of health. And for the perfect finishing touch, you'll receive Mineral Veil, a feather-light, completely sheer powder for a flawless-looking airbrushed finish. Plus, you'll receive 3 professionally designed brushes. Just swirl, tap, and buff away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, redness, uneven skin tone, freckles, and blemishes. Try Bare Minerals for 60 days. If you're not happy for any reason, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price.
Call 1-800-890-0762.
Gymnastics USA with Shannon Miller is brought to you by GK Elite, GK, the choice of champions, and by Mancino, your premier safety padding manufacturer since 1966. Tonight from Athens, Georgia's Stegman Coliseum, this head-to-head meet between Utah and the homestanding Gym Dogs, and this special Coliseum that holds 10,200, very near a sellout again, as they have been the last 2 times together. Welcome back, Shannon Miller, America's most decorated and most famous gymnast ever, and you get the opportunity here to get her insights and her inside scoop. You might be able to get closer to her than you think.
Inside Scoop is presented by Inside Gymnastics. Log on today to subscribe. In today's Inside Scoop, the gymnastics world is gearing up for summer, and so am I. I'm so excited to announce that Olympic team coach Peter Foreman and I are opening a summer gymnastics camp, the Texas Sports Ranch out in Houston, Texas, and we're really excited to bring more gymnastics to kids all across the country. And if you need more information, of course, visit my website at shannonmiller.com. But we are really excited about a big summer of gymnastics.
And it's tremendous, the exposure to the top in your field. You can change and shape a child's entire life. The athletes we're watching tonight, scholarship athletes at both universities, and both programs defined by their long-standing coaches. At Utah, where Greg Marston has been there for 31, now in his 32nd season, and every time he wins, it's a new high watermark in his sport. And Suzanne Jokelin closing in.
Closing in, definitely. She has a little bit to go, but wow, I mean, what a great competition to have these 2 teams together, battling it back and forth. Georgia's won the last 2 times that they've met together, so they're looking to hold on to that title, and Utah's looking to knock them off.
Well, I'll tell you, Georgia's had just the slightest bit of edge in the last 6 meetings between these 2, and now they're in their on their home arena at Stegman, where they're so tough, coming off back-to-back sellouts, and you can watch the Utah girls. They go through this elaborate pregame introduction here, like NBA style. And I don't know if all the Utes were that impressed.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You can play a lot of mind games in such a mental sport, but certainly reminding everyone of your achievements is a good way to do it.
This is a great meet. They're only 4 away now from the national championship, so it's really time to get it into high gear. And they finished 1-2 in the national championships a year ago, and that may come out that way again. So we get underway. It's head-to-head competition in this dual meet, and that's fun for you because you can follow the competition from the beginning. Here are the lineups as we go into round 1 for the Georgia Gym Dogs, competing on the vault, Dolan, Newby, Kupets, Heenan, Kupets, yeah, that's her sister, and Tolney. And meanwhile, head-to-head and back and forth they will go for Utah on the bars. This is how they present their lineup. Bijak out of Germany, the freshman, Nina Kim, sophomore, Duke, Postel, Basket, and Nicole Ford, the senior captain for the Utes. Here we go, deep breath, big crowd on hand. Megan Dolan leads it off.
Leading off with a big vault, Yurchenko full, nice duck landing. Way to start the competition, and Suzanne Jokelin right there, she's excited. And watch works. From this angle, you can see a slight leg separation off the horse, but the judges probably can't see that as well as we can.
9.825 for Dolan, first score of the night, posted for the Gym Dogs on their home floor. Now on the bar is Daria Bijak, as I mentioned, a freshman out of Cologne, Germany.
What a great competitor. She's a two-time German national all-around champion in 2005, 2006. So far, very nice uneven bar set. Keeping that nice form. Judges are watching for those handstands. Big double front, just a small step in the landing. Very nice bar routine.
Bijak has competed in the last 3 meets with a score that's about similar to this, 9.775. Marcia Newby, and folks who have followed gymnastics here on CNA through the years know her. Came up through the Virginia Beach, the local ranks, now a freshman on scholarship here at Georgia.
Marcia is such a powerful vaulter. Watch this Yurchenko half front layout. Very difficult vault to land, moving forward with so much momentum, but look at the height she gets off the horse. She's a great block. Doesn't hurt that she's got those long legs, giving her that great line.
So both Georgia competitors in the 9.8s. And back to the bars for Utah. This is Nina Kim, 5'3", a sophomore, out of World Gym in Houston, Texas.
Trained at the same gym as Carly Patterson, 2004 Olympic gold medalist in the all-around. Nina is used to very tough competition, competing in national and international meets. Closing with a full twisting double back to finish. Really nice bar routine. Here she goes, full twisting, double back, looks for the landing, just a small hop.
And this could be important, her lowest score of the season so far on the bar. She's averaged 9.85. Ashley Coupet's part of the Coupet sister. This is the senior.
Very interesting vault, half onto the horse, front pipe off. You can see she's got legs wrapped or back wrapped. She's a senior, she's getting up there, but she is still having a blast competing.
Getting up there.
I know, and I hated when the media told me that, and here I go, and I just said it. That's horrible.
21-year-old, a 9.875. Terrific start for the Gym Dogs. Jessica Duke, 5'4" senior from Sandy, Utah. For the Utes.
Let's hop full over the bar into a ginger. And I should point out, some of these athletes are actually looking forward to a long career after their NCAA career is over, so looking to compete at the 2008 Olympic Games.
Jessica averaging 9.8 in 6 meets coming in this event.
Another full twisting double back. And another small step, and that's going to hurt this team. They need every tenth that they can get.
Yeah, you can see the developing storyline. The last 2 Utah competitors a little bit off their season-long average. Well, we're moving through the first round, if you will, of 4. And when we come back, we will continue as Utah, the 4th-ranked team in the nation, takes on the homestanding number 2-ranked Georgia Gym Dogs. We'll be right back.
Alexa has lots of dreams for the future, but she almost didn't live to have those dreams. When she was born 6 years ago, she was 15 weeks early. She weighed, how much did you weigh?
1 pound 4 ounces.
1 pound 4 ounces. Your mom and dad, they held you in the palm of their hand, right? That's how little you were. Alexa spent 3 months in intensive care, had many treatments developed by the March of Dimes, especially to help save babies born too soon. What Alexa and I would like you to know today is that premature birth is a serious problem. It's getting bigger. But with your support, there's hope. Come on out and join us in March of Dimes Walk America. Together, we can help save babies from premature birth and other infant health problems. Thanks for walking to save babies like ticklish Alexa. Sign up today at walkamerica.org.
Great sports towns deserve great debate. Out of Bounds on CNA, where great sports minds pull no punches.
I say Shockey's a clown.
Fights for bragging rights.
Drop the gloves and we go for the jugular.
Are thrown in the crosshairs.
What is this, first grade?
And sometimes things get downright bad. CNA's Greg Murphy leads the best lineup in sports.
I just read what's in the prompter, Mike.
Out of Bounds, weeknights at 7 on CNA, the Comcast Network.
Big crowd on hand and near sellout, closing on a 10,000 as we continue in rotation one. Utah versus Georgia from Athens, Georgia. Big intersectional meet. Two of the top-rated teams in the nation. For Georgia, continuing on the vault, Katie Heenan. Listen to the crowd here.
It's a great crowd. Suzanne Yacklin has done a terrific job. Yurchenko full twist. Nails it. She is so excited. She is looking for another all-around win at this competition.
Boy, the energy in these head-to-head meets is terrific.
Right here, good block off the horse, nice form in the air, and that all-important stuck landing.
Boy, that looked awfully good. Well, they won a 10, and they get a 9.925. All right, Utah starting to feel the pressure here then. Ashley Postel trying to answer.
Really nice release move. Beautiful pointed toes. Ashley's a tremendous competitor, as we've mentioned. Top in the national and international ranks. Invert to double front. Great routine.
She held on from nearby in Virginia, Ashley Postel, and a score of 9.9. Courtney Kupets now on the vault.
Yurchenko have front pipe off. Tiny hop at the end, but that will be a great score. Good form, good block, really nice height and power.
Georgia team piling up the points on the vault. Good way to start. Christina Basquette, 5 foot tall sophomore, but big future.
Really great on this event. This is last year's NCAA uneven bar co-champion with Kupets. Really nice lines. Good flow throughout.
Oh!
And that is so unfortunate and very rare. You could see her hands actually hit on the front side of the bar. A lot of timing in this move. Watch her front hands. Just missed. And that has got to knock the wind out of you. And of course, the gymnast, she has 30 seconds to get back up on the ball.
What's the deduction for that fall?
5/10 for the fall, and obviously that shakes you up a bit. Looks like she's swinging well. And a beautiful double layout dismount. She got back up. What a tough competitor.
Christina Basquette looked like she took it hard in the sternum, but got back up and finished strong. Tiffany Tolnay now for Georgia.
Tiffany completes another big Yurchenko full. Some great vaults, but I am surprised with the amount of little hops and steps on the landings. Georgia usually is sticking these landings. That's one of their main focuses.
You can see Georgia start to pile up a points advantage, but understand that different events, different exercises are more prone to piling up the points versus others. It will even out in the end. Here's Nicole Ford on the bars.
Yes, definitely vault, there's less to deduct on, but right here Nicole knows that she needs to hit a solid bar set so that they can drop her teammate's score after that big fall.
She's the only senior on this deep Utah team.
7-time All-American, very strong on bars and beam. Big double out dismount, stuck landing, way to come back.
Really whipped up the inertia and flying off the high bar. Nicole Ford.
Huge release, very nice. Check out this dismount. Beautiful legs stuck together.
Real good score for the senior captain with some leadership, 9.875. Rotation one, Utah versus the Gym Dogs. Will continue from Athens right after this.
Did your last diet fail?
If you're over 30, overstressed, and overweight, take a look in the mirror. You've got excess body fat around your waist, hips, and belly, right? Well, diet failure is not your fault. The problem is cortisol, a nasty little stress hormone that traps excess fat around the middle. But now there's Relacor, Relicore helps control cortisol and helps us lose stubborn belly fat fast. If you're dieting and still plagued by unsightly belly bulge, even if you're low-carb dieting, there's only one Relicore. Relicore helps you get thinner, look younger, and have energy to burn. Remember, when you're over 30, overstressed, and want to get rid of stubborn belly fat, the answer is Relicore.
Order Relicore risk-free. Have your credit card ready. Call 1-800-915-3713. That's 1-800-915-3713. Call now. It's guaranteed.
Order Relicore now. It's easy. You'll love it.
Hi, I'm Jessica Simpson, and if you're like me, your skin is far from perfect. I've struggled with difficult skin for years, but now I have clear skin I can depend on and a friend I can count on. Proactive is an answer for acne. You're gonna love this stuff.
And loving your skin just got easier. Act quickly and get a 30-day kit of Proactive for just $19.95. Proactive is the #1 best-selling acne system in America. With Proactive's proven 3-step system, you can heal acne today and prevent future breakouts tomorrow. And with our 60-day money-back guarantee, you can try Proactive risk-free.
Proactive means clear skin. Skin you can kiss, skin you can touch, skin that looks great whether you're out shopping or up close and personal with somebody you love. What more could a girl ask for?
Order now and get priority mail shipping at no extra charge.
Clear skin is sexy skin, so get the look you want with Proactive.
The national championship in women's gymnastics to be awarded just a few weeks out. Georgia has won the last two, and last year over Utah. And here they lead Utah through rotation 1. These two teams have dominated women's gymnastics since they started awarding the national championship. Utah at one point in the 80s won 5 in a row. Georgia's won 2 in a row a couple of times. They have combined for 16 national titles, 9 of them going to the Utes through the years. Now we switch positions, and the Utes head over to the vault, and this will be a good basis for comparison. And when this second rotation is done, as Sarah Shire, Nina Kim, Nicole Ford, Basquette, Postel, and DeLuzio joining the lineup here. And over to the bars, go to the Gym Dogs with Childs, Taylor, our first look at them. Tolnay competes, Heenan, Erickson, and Courtney Kupets again. We begin with the vault. 4'11" freshman from Columbia, Missouri, Sarah Shire.
Sarah Shire, Yurchenko full, kind of the compulsory vault almost. So many athletes competing, which means yours has to be bigger and better than everyone else's and sticking that landing.
For Georgia, Nikki Childs out of Plano, Texas, on the bars.
Beautiful form. You can see a completely straight body. Really nice lines. She's making sure she's getting up all the way to that handstand. Pirouette, right to her double tuck dismount. A little bit easier dismount, but a really nice bar routine.
Nikki Childs, a 9.8. Nina Kim on the vault. Season high, 9.7875.
Yurchenko full, big leg separation on the horse. This was not Nina's strongest event when she was in elite competition, but still making it fairly good. She's sticking that landing, so that's going to save her some tenths.
9.85 for Nina Kim on the vault. Now back to the bars. Grace Taylor for Georgia. Fair to say that the Utah ladies may have been a little disappointed in their performance on the bars.
Very much so. You know, you can start to see from this first event that already Georgia is pulling away. So right now, as we get into the second event, they're really going to have to save every tenth. Grace Taylor now up for Georgia. Really fun bar worker. She does a lot of Stalter work. She does a Coleman each. She'll do that right here. Hip up, front, catch the bar.
Wow.
Takes you by surprise, but it's a great move. It's nice to see that interest in there. Coming through with a beautiful straight body double layout. Over rotates it just a tad. Here's the Comanche. Front semi. Grace really working her way into the lineup at each competition, just as a freshman.
Parents knew what they were doing when they named her Grace. Graceful on the bars and 9.775. Back to the vault, Nicole Ford. Our first look at her, a season high on this exercise of 9.9.
Nicole competing Yurchenko full. Now she's landing on a sting mat, and she stuck that landing. I always get a little hesitant with the sting mats because you can actually catch your heels in there if you have to take a step, or maybe that's just me and I'm clumsy. But she sticks the landing.
Yeah. Shannon Miller's clumsy. That's the word on you. 9.875 for Nicole, near her season high. Tiffany Tolnay from Georgia on the bars, her season best, 9.875.
Beautiful straddle Diego. There just really aren't any deductions so far. It's a really beautiful bar routine. Front double tuck, holds onto those knees a little too long. She's going to have a deduction for that big step forward.
9.825, Tiffany Tolnay on the bars. And we continue in rotation 2. Utah on the vault. The Gym Dogs continue on the bars from Athens, Georgia. 4 versus 2 when we come back.
Gymnastics is one of the most demanding sports in the world. The last thing you want to worry about is what you're wearing. So do what I did. Choose GK Elite Sportswear to look and perform your best. Gymnasts look to GK for the best fit, quality, comfort, and design. Choose GK for your workout and competitive apparel, and you will feel like a champion too. For over 25 years, GK, the choice of champions.
Great sports towns deserve great debate. Out of Bounds on CNA, where great sports minds pull no punches.
I say Shocky's a clown.
Sites for bragging rights.
We drop the gloves and we go for the jugular.
Are thrown in the crosshairs.
What is this, first grade?
And sometimes things get downright mad. CNA's Greg Murphy leads the best lineup in sports.
I just read what's in the prompter, Mike.
Out of Bounds, weeknights at 7 on CNA, the Comcast Network.
Guys, thanks for coming.
Are we in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I just want to set some ground rules.
Like what?
Well, remember last week when you hit Vinny in the head with the shovel?
I do not recall that.
Of course not. Well, it was pretty graphic. Too graphic for the kids. So I'm going to have to block you.
I got to make this up to you. This is Vinny's watch, and I want you to have it. You deserve it.
Oh, thank you. That's really not necessary.
No. Come here.
Back from Athens, Georgia, with the cheerleaders turn out. A crowd of 10,000 on hand to see the Gym Dogs battle the Utes. Basket on the ball.
Wow, a huge height. It's hard to see from our angle, but this was a big vault. Great block off the horse. See how the height she gets and nails the landing.
She's had a 9.95 in this event this year. And 9.9 for Christina Basket. Very solid meet so far. For Utah. Now Katie Heenan on bars for the Gym Dogs.
Katie just looking to be consistent.
If they can continue to perform well on the bars, it'll be tough to beat.
Georgia has just proved so strong this season, as well as last season. They are looking for that national title once again, and Katie is going to definitely help them out. Another great routine by Katie Heenan. Small step on the landing, but you can't say much more than that.
Yeah, 9.975. The judges liked it.
And that was that quarter of a tenth right there.
That's her season best. And Utah sees it, and Ashley Postel tries to answer.
Big vault, half on, front pipe, half off. One of the most difficult vaults in the competition. And Greg Marsden, the head coach, he has said he's pulling out no stops. He just wants to make sure that they're getting all the difficulty in that they can.
Ashley with a score of 9.85 on the vault. Kelsey Erickson now for Georgia.
Kelsey has been out for a few competitions. She injured her right foot during floor exercise at a meet against Kentucky. Strong set, gets square in the air for that double front dismount. And watch right here, she does a half turn, gets square, double front, great landing.
9.850. Annie DeLuzio now on the vault.
And this is the toughest vault that you will see in this competition. She is going to do a Yurchenko double twist. Gorgeous vault, a little low in the landing, but again, head coach Greg, he says, we're doing the most that we can for this competition. We want to get all the bugs out early on, so we're not getting them out at the championships.
And it may be costing them. She's 9.8 on average so far this season, scores 9.7 here in this meet. Courtney Kupets for the Gym Dogs. And she's got a tough season high mark to beat here, Shannon.
Just a little bit. That perfect 10 doesn't come very often.
And you can see why, huh?
There is a reason why she is an Olympic medalist on this event.
That was beautiful.
Gorgeous hop full. Her reverse hack, or Tkachev, is so big. It's such height off the bar. Beautiful double layout. Wow. That's got to be close to her highest mark.
And that would be a 10.
Incredible height.
Appreciative crowd here. Watching this great Olympian and All-American. 9.95 for Courtney Kupets, the Gym Dogs. On a roll, don't you think so far?
Absolutely. Georgia's proved very strong. Now, I'm a little bit surprised at the little steps in the landings here and there, but overall, they're doing a great job.
And Utah, a powerful team. They came in second place in the national championships, trying to measure themselves, but I think you make a good point. They're a young team, and their coach wants them to gamble a little bit. Go for it here.
Absolutely. Get that difficulty in. Really try all the tough moves, because you don't want to be trying them out at championships. Get them out now so you have them in front of a big crowd and you work out all the kinks.
Shannon, of course, has lived this dream like none other in American history. These young ladies are living it right now. And Shannon presents this special segment for the young stars on the rise every time with us here where the dream began.
Where the Dream Began. Presented by GK Elite, the choice of champions.
Grace Taylor began gymnastics at age 4 at Aiken Gymnastics in Aiken, South Carolina. She is the first gymnast from South Carolina to win a Level 9 Eastern National title, to win a Junior Olympic National title, become an international elite, and compete at the U.S. National Championships. Grace is best known for her variety of skills, all done with impeccable form and style. Grace is now a freshman at the University of Georgia and looks forward to her first season of collegiate gymnastics. Grace, you're coming in as a freshman to a team that's just won back-to-back national titles. Is that more intimidating or more exciting for you?
It is the perfect mixture of both. I mean, there's a lot of expectations that everybody has for us. Just like when you keep winning, everybody just expects you to, win again and again. And so it is, a little stressful because you don't want to let anybody down, but we have that confidence that we can, that everybody else has in us too. So it'll be good.
Well, let's go back to when you started gymnastics. You started at age 4 at Aiken Gymnastics in South Carolina. What got you involved with gymnastics?
Well, my own little funny story is when I was younger, I had a lot of energy, and my parents were a little concerned that I was jumping all over the furniture on the couches and, flipping on the bed. And so they took me to the doctor, and the doctor, my pediatrician, had prescribed that they enroll me in gymnastics to use up my energy in a safe environment, and it's been working, so that's good.
What do you think your best contributions to this team are going to be here in Georgia?
Well, we have a lot of girls for a college gymnastics team, 17. Not everybody's going to get to compete everything. So what I want to do is make the most out of my opportunities. Every event that I am given the opportunity to compete, I want to contribute to the best of my abilities. I hope that I'll be able to compete beam.
What advice would you give young girls that are just starting out in the sport?
So many times you don't want to go back to the gym when it gets harder. I mean, at the beginning, it's so much fun, and no one would even think about not coming back to practice. But when it gets to the higher levels and, you're training more and more, you get tired, and sometimes you forget why you're in gymnastics. And I would just have to say, remember that you do love it, and just keep going, and you'll get the rewards. You can be a collegiate gymnastics too, and it's a wonderful way. It's a wonderful light at the end of the tunnel. NCAA gymnastics or the Olympics or wherever you want to go, it's always worth it.
Where the dream began. Presented by GK Elite, the choice of champions.
Perhaps a preview of the national championship. Georgia trying to make it 3 wins in a row and trying to defeat Utah again. Rotation 3 continues when we come right back after this.
For a gun crime, and your family serves a sentence with you.
Imagine a different kind of foundation that's actually good for your skin. Bare Minerals is a lightweight, loose mineral foundation that covers all your imperfections while giving you the look and feel of beautiful bare skin. You'll receive 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. It's a natural SPF 15 sunblock that protects your skin from aging UVA and UVB rays. You'll also receive warmth, a very special Bare Minerals that gives your skin the natural-looking sun-kissed glow of health. And for the perfect finishing touch, you'll receive Mineral Veil, a feather-light, completely sheer powder for a flawless-looking airbrushed finish. Plus, you'll receive 3 professionally designed brushes. Just swirl, tap, and buff away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, redness, uneven skin tone, freckles, and blemishes. Try Bare Minerals for 60 days. If you're not happy for any reason, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price.
Call 1-800-890-0762.
Back at Stegman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia. Utah and Georgia, they both competed on bars and on the vault, and the score, Georgia with a lead of about half a point, halfway home. Now we go to the beam and the floor exercise, where we all decided the third rotation, Georgia will be on the beam. Grace Taylor, Dowland makes her first appearance. Tolnay, McCool, Kupets again, and Heenan, of course, the great all-around competitors. Utah goes to the floor exercise. The Utes send out Rizzo. First look at her. Bijak, the German, De Luzio, Ford, Bescat, and Pasta. And Grace Taylor on the beam.
Seemed a little bit nervous the first time that we watched her in the Georgia-Stanford competition, but now she seems to have hit her stride, a little bit more comfortable and confident on this event.
Probably a lot of friends and relatives in the crowd. Nearby Aiken, South Carolina. This is the litmus test for all gymnasts. The beam.
Very nice full turn right into it, gainer without step out.
All our teammates are watching here, right? And the first competitor up in this event can really set the tone.
That's what's great about college gymnastics. You really are a team, and the team is there every step of the way. You'll see when we get over to floor exercise, the teams typically line up along the floor and do the routine with you, and same for balance beam. It's just kind of a different animal than elite gymnastics.
Coach Suzanne Yokelin watching.
Handspring double full. Really nice way to start balance beam. Nice and solid. Only that tiny hop on her dismount.
Solid start. Grace Taylor, 9.8 for Georgia. Beth Rizzo now for the Utes for Utah on the floor. Hoffman Estates, Illinois, freshman. Very young team, this Utah squad.
If you're going to have a young team, it's great to have the most experienced coach along with you. Opening up with a very nice high double pike. One thing that we will see with these two top teams are they know how to perform. They know how to get the crowd going, what to do in front of the judges, where to look, and really how to draw you in.
And if you're just tuning in and haven't seen the gym dogs at home with 10,000, a regular crowd here, don't think the Utes are intimidated, right, Shannon? 13,006 they averaged last year on their home floor.
Not too bad. Not too bad for college gymnastics. Not too bad for any gymnastics.
Second only in women's intercollegiate athletics in attendance to the Tennessee Vols, Lady Vols basketball team.
And I have to believe that having that kind of crowd support as a constant in your training and in your competition really helps you get to that national championship and not be intimidated.
It really is an edge, I would think.
Closing with a double tuck. A little open in her tuck.
Beth Rizzo, floor exercise for Utah.
See right here, round off, back handspring, double tuck, a little open, but she pulls it around just fine.
9.775. Beth Rizzo leads it off for Utah on the floor. Back to the beam. Georgia performing there. Tiffany Tolnay has a season high here of 9.95.
And watch Tiffany's leaps and jumps. She has beautiful splits, over 180. That's what the judges are looking for. She leaves no doubt in their mind that she hit 180. Moves requirements. She had the back handspring without step out. The series requirement. Full turn. Each gymnast must complete a full turn. Handspring double tuck. Another solid routine for Georgia. Right here, handspring step out, handspring feet together to double tuck.
9.85, so she improves on Grace Taylor's score. Georgia just seems to be gaining momentum. Now Annie DeLuzio for Utah on the floor.
And Annie's a U.S. national team member. She really should be a contender on vault and floor exercise this season. Opening up with a huge double Arabian. Oh, and a slight misstep with her left foot, but she held on. Goes to show the strength in her legs.
Set a season high in her last meet of 9.9 in this event.
And that's really the kind of score that Utah needs right now. We're seeing a lot of 9.7s, and they need to be up in the 9.9 range if they're going to pull ahead of Georgia at this point.
Particularly since their last event, Shannon, will be the beam, and it's really hard to come from behind.
Absolutely. Beam is not a great place to end your competition, but certainly you can do it. And every event counts, every tenth counts. So they just need to hold on, get ahead in this floor exercise competition, and then just hold on and be consistent on balance beam. On her last pass, 2.5 punch front, and she did not need to go out of bounds at that point. That is definitely going to hurt the team score.
Oh, tough way to finish for Annie DeLuzio. Georgia continues to win head-to-head as you watch the competition to develop.
And this is one of those things that really shouldn't happen with such an experienced coach and experienced team as far as the coaching is concerned. You should shorten your run and really get that tumbling pass in bounds.
Disappointing 9.55 on the floor for Utah. We continue from Athens right after this.
Hey guys, are you sick of feeling fat and tired? Has your love life slowed down or even come to a screeching halt?
Introducing Nutrisystem for men.
I'm Dan Marino, and I lost 22 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Order today and get 4 full weeks of awesome food. Plus, you'll get an extra week of hearty meals free.
Hey, I'm in my playing weight now.
The secret to the system is the glycemic advantage, a science that separates good carbs from bad.
So now you can eat burgers, pasta, even pot roast. Get back in the game.
Since Nutrisystem, my sex life is excellent. I feel I'm back again. I feel like better than I did in high school.
About $10 a day gets you 4 full weeks of rib-sticking meals.
If you want to lose weight, pick up the phone and change your life.
I'm 40 years old. I'm in the best shape of my life.
You will lose weight.
Order our 4-week men's program and get an extra 7 breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and desserts. A full week of food and a $70 value absolutely free. So call now.
Great sports towns deserve great debate. Out of bounds on CNA, where great sports minds pull no punches.
I say Shocky's a clown.
Fight for bragging rights.
Drop the gloves and we go for the judges.
Are thrown in the crosshairs.
What is this, first grade?
And sometimes things get downright bad. CNA's Greg Murphy leads the best lineup in sports.
I just read what's in the prompter, Mike.
Out of bounds, weeknights at 7 on CNA, the Comcast Network.
Hey, Utah doing what they can as a team to try and get back into it.
Whatever works.
And this is tough because you're trying to come back on Georgia, and here they come at you with Courtney Kupets and Kaney Heenan. Here's Kupets first on the beam.
Beautiful layout, step out.
How good is she? Season high, 9.975 here.
Courtney certainly looking at the team score, but also eyeing that all-around. She has not been in very many all-around competitions this season. This is actually her second, so she is looking for that all-around win.
She has some interesting dance steps.
You really don't get much more of a seasoned competitor than Courtney Kupets. She's dealt with it all. Injury, big crowds, the Olympic Games. You can throw pretty much anything at her, and she will stick the landing.
Nice, tight, efficient routine on beam by Courtney Kupets. 9.9. Not giving Utah much of an opening. And this is one of the best for the Utes, Christina Basquette. Been in the 9.9s all season long in this event.
And Christina really looking to redeem herself from uneven bars. She is a 2-time All-American and the 2006 NCAA bar co-champion, and unfortunately had that big fall, so she needs to come back. Right here, full twisting double back, great opening pass. She is really one of the best dancers that I've seen in college gymnastics. Yeah. Very powerful, but very artistic. Loves competition and the pressure of a big crowd.
Very smooth lines, little physique. Much like a dancer. Performs with a smile. A lot of polish in these two teams. Look at that. You can see that Coupette's beam score in the background as a reminder of 9.9.
That's not intimidating.
No.
Utah knows at this point they need to save every single tenth that they can.
Yeah, head-to-head, they have rarely bested Georgia.
Wow, terrific performance.
A lot of originality. All Basquette doing what she can, 9.90. And now here comes Georgia with you with nothing less than Katie Heenan. Gym Dogs pointing towards not only the national championship, trying for the three-peat for the first time in well over a decade, but the looming SEC championship in Little Rock this year. 4 of the top 5 ranked teams in the nation out of the SEC with Florida. Boy, they're not having a bad year. Athletically, are they?
No, not too bad. And of course, Georgia, they're staring at a team that's won 5 national championships in a row, Utah. And they are looking for their 3rd and hopefully more to continue after that.
Wow. Marston was there when they won all 5 in the 80s. The coach, Jocelyn, trying to win 3 in a row for Georgia.
Katie Heenan solid on her first 2 events. So far, so good on balance beam. Double full dismount. Great job.
Matching her season high with a 9.9. Boy, they don't give you much room to come back. Utah tries to answer. Ashley Postel, floor exercise. Season high, 9.9.
Ashley Postel ranked 2nd in the nation right now on floor exercise. She's won all 4 of her floor competitions, scoring 9.9 each time, opening with a gorgeous triple full. Completed 3 rotations, no problem. I mean, that little trouble on that punch, and again, just giving away those tenths. Now, that's not going to be a fall, but it's certainly going to be a big deduction. In the corner right there, giving some support. It's always tough right before that last tumbling pass. Again, just a little trouble on that landing.
Been like this the whole way for the Utah team.
And this was such an unfortunate thing to happen right here. A little off on that punch front. And that's a score they needed to be able to count on.
And well off her usual score, just a 9.40 as they move and exchange events. We go to the 4th quarter of gymnastics rotation 4 when we come back from Athens. Can Utah come back?
Did your last diet fail?
If you're over 30, overstressed, and overweight, take a look in the mirror. You've got excess body fat around your waist, hips, and belly, right? Well, diet failure is not your fault. The problem is cortisol, a nasty little stress hormone that traps excess fat around the middle. But now there's Relacor. Relacor helps control cortisol and helps us lose stubborn belly fat fast. If you're dieting and still plagued by unsightly belly bulge, even if you're low-carb dieting, there's only one Relacor. Relacor helps you get thinner, look younger, and have energy to burn. Remember, when you're over 30, overstressed, and want to get rid of stubborn belly fat, the answer is Relacor.
Order Relacor risk-free. Have your credit card ready. Call 1-800-915-3713. That's 1-800-915-3713. Call now. It's guaranteed.
Order Relacor now. It's easy. You'll love it.
Hi, I'm Lisa Gibbons. It's so exciting for me to talk to you about a new product called Sheer Cover. I know it's a makeup, but it is not like anything you've ever tried before. It can actually enhance and add value to your life. Imagine patchy, uneven skin, instantly smooth, under-eye circles disappearing in seconds, freckles or spots gone, redness or rosacea not anymore, even birthmarks or scars vanishing before your eyes. So now it's your turn to try Sheer Cover.
Introducing Sheer Cover, the revolutionary mineral powder system guaranteed to give anyone perfect skin in an instant. Call now and we'll send you a 1-month supply of the incredible Sheer Cover. When you order in the next 4 minutes, we'll take $10 off the regular price, so you can have the entire Sheer Cover kit for the incredible price of just $29.95. Call toll-free now and get perfect skin in an instant with Sheer Cover.
Close to 10,000 Georgia fans on hand. Love the Gym Dogs. And after 3 rotations, the Gym Dogs with a solid lead, about a 1.5 over Utah. It'll be tough to come back here in the 4th rotation, particularly with Utah on the beam.
Yeah, absolutely. Beam's a tough place to finish, but also floor's a great place to finish. You can really throw some high scores for Georgia.
Watching our shows, Gymnastics USA with Shannon Miller, the great Olympian gymnast, national champion, tries to give you some insights on the events that you're watching. And tonight, Shannon takes you inside in her essential gymnastics on the bars.
Essential Gymnastics, presented by Mancino, your premier safety padding manufacturer since 1966.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Essential Gymnastics. In today's edition, I want to show you some of the different release moves in between the bars that gymnasts must perform. Many times you'll hear me or another commentator talk about release moves from low to high or high to low. These are the release moves that a gymnast has to perform from one bar to the other in order to satisfy certain requirements as well as to earn difficulty points. Today I have with me 3 gymnasts, Amber, Lou, and Leah from Parkettes Gymnastics in Allentown, Pennsylvania, who are going to help demonstrate some of these moves. Let's take a look. First up, we have Amber Traney performing a Maloney named after Kristen Maloney, a 2000 Olympian from Parkettes. Then she'll follow that up with a pack salto and a sit-up. This is her first release move, the Maloney, from low bar to high bar, followed directly by a pack salto, half pirouette to get turned around to a sit-up. Next up, we have Leah Del Priori, who's going to perform a blind full to an overshoot to a toe shoot sit-up. Here, Leah starts with a blind full pirouette, right to an overshoot hand, and sit up to the high bar. And finally, we have Lou Stack-Eaton, who's doing a toe shoot full directly to a reverse hecht immediate pack salto. She'll start out with a toe full pirouette, right into a reverse hecht, and here's the pack salto from high to low. These release moves are critical to a gymnast's score. It's an area where they can really grab the judge's attention, but it's also an area where they can lose big points for execution and rhythm breaks. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's Essential Gymnastics segment. Now, let's get back to the competition.
Essential Gymnastics, presented by Mancino, your premier safety padding manufacturer since 1966.
From the Parkettes Club in Allentown that said the Coupettes here at Athens, Stegman Coliseum with a great gym dog program into the fourth rotation now, fourth quarter, and Utah trying on the beam to somehow come back and overcome a pretty big Georgia lead. This is Jessica Duke.
Big serious handspring without step out. Good solid landing. You want to watch her leaps though. She tends to be a little bit low on her splits, not quite reaching 180 degrees. And those are going to be little deductions that add up.
Jessica's a junior.
And that is a hit that Utah did not need to take right now.
Very consistent on this event this year. 9.675, 9.625, 9.675. But struggling here.
Utah will definitely want to drop this score with a little bit of pressure on her teammates because now they all need to hit.
Just a 9.1 for Utah's Jessica Duke as they go head-to-head in the final events of the evening. And here is Ashley Coupette, the senior, on the floor exercise. In front of the hometown fans, see all her teammates lined up there, including her sister. I think they all did that first move together.
Opening up with a nice high double pike. She's landing on that 4-inch sting mat.
Which is allowed. Extra padding. What's the support on her? Well, has some shin splints, it looks like, as she battles?
It looks like. It's tough to tell. You know, a lot of times gymnasts wrap their ankles and legs for different reasons, whether it's a reoccurring injury or prevention.
Well, she's battled injuries through her whole career.
But it's amazing what gymnasts will do. I mean, we don't really get down too much on injuries. We love the sport, and we just kind of keep going.
Just wait till you're 40. Ashley has a season high of 9.775. Georgia's performing loose and confident right now.
They really are. Such a great performer Ashley is. Closing with a double tuck.
She's having fun. Her last go-around with the Gym Dogs. What an experience.
And Georgia really feeds off of the competition. And, of course, in front of the hometown crowd, you always want to hit. This was a great routine. Nice sending, tumbling pass, double tuck.
And matches her season high. And what a great time for it to happen in this head-to-head with Utah, 9.775. The Utes running out of opportunities now. Sarah Shire on the beam.
Sarah, a member of the U.S. national team since 2002.
Five-time or five-year member.
And that was a great save right there. She finished with one arm up. You wouldn't even know the difference, except I've done that move before when I've been off.
Has a couple of 9.8s on the beam this year.
You could certainly use one of those right now. A few bobbles here and there. She looks a little anxious in her moves. Not quite as settled as some of the Georgia athletes.
And I see it in all sports. Georgia very confident. That feeds. All the teammates feed off that. Utah hasn't been able to develop any real momentum.
And that's unfortunate. The last two times these teams have met, it's really been very close.
Oh,
and
so close.
Unfortunately, this one's not quite as close.
This is one of Utah's better performances, actually. Sarah Shire, her score anyway, 9.75. A beam, that's pretty good. Grace Taylor, who's had some fun so far, hits the mat.
Opening up with a big tumbling pass. Ooh. He's running a little bit too far. Usually you don't want him to do that whip back past the center mark. Of course, that's going to be a deduction for out of bounds.
1 foot.
Coming back strong. Close to the line on that one, but stays in, no problem.
Big score in one SEC meet this year on this floor at 9.95.
Grace is just such a great competitor. She loves the audience, and she's really enjoying, I think, the college experience and just being on a college team. And it shows in her performances. Closing 2.5. May have touched down that left hand. And even though Georgia has room to spare at this point, they really don't want to. You don't want to have those mistakes here and there.
Door opens, you would think just a little bit. Yep, 9.35 for Grace Taylor. And Utah maybe with some hope as we head towards the finish.
2.5 twist. Yep, you can see her touch her left hand right there.
That cost her. So Utah down to their final few chances on the beam. Georgia will continue on the floor exercise as we come down towards the end. Georgia leading Utah.
At Comcast, new opportunities are being created every day to push technology further, to inspire new ways of thinking, to connect every person with the rest of the world. That's why we need people who are willing to challenge themselves, people who see the world the way it is and the way it could be, those with determination, commitment, and vision, because together we will shape the future. To learn more about career opportunities, visit Comcast.com.
Monday on CN8, the Comcast Network. Get some timely tips on planting new shrubs.
I just want to break this roof wall up a little bit.
And learn how to freshen up shower tile by regrouting. American Builder, Monday at 6:30 on CN8, the Comcast Network.
Out of Bounds is packing more punch with a new team that leads off at 7 and cleans up at 11. It's double the action, double the time, double the team. Out of Bounds, weeknights at 7 and 11, only on CN8, the Comcast Network.
Thanks for coming.
Are we in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I just want to set some ground rules.
Like what?
Well, remember last week when you hit Vinny in the head with the shovel?
I do not recall that.
Of course not. Well, it was pretty graphic. Too graphic for the kids. So I'm going to have to block you.
I got to make this up to you. This is Vinny's watch, and I want you to have it. You deserve it.
Oh, thank you. That's really not necessary.
No. Come here.
All right, well, Utah has drawn within 0.6 of 1 point here of the homestanding Georgia Gym Dogs. For Utah, Christina Basquette trying to take advantage of a little stumble just before the break by Grace Taylor, who left the door open with a 9.35 on the floor. Basquette has a high of 9.9.
Christina's really been working on her consistency on this event, and she is definitely going to need it tonight.
And even the bar's co-champion as a freshman. She is as a sophomore. Ranks 12th for the nation all around.
Taking her time, thinking about each move before she does it.
so far very little to deduct on. Bound off double full discount. Very nice.
Big swing in the meet, you would think here. As we wait for Basquet's score, very good, 9.825. Coming off the Taylor, 9.35. We're getting a little tighter as we come to a finish. It's the traditional way it goes between Utah and Georgia. So Georgia goes to one of their veterans, Courtney McCool, who has scored 9.95 in this event this year. And a good opening tumbling pass.
Courtney's competed on beam and floor in every meet this year for Georgia, and I just love to watch her. On balance beam and floor exercise, her artistry, she's such a beautiful dancer, and she's really known for her excellent technique.
Oh, so solid.
Beautiful double full. A little bit less difficulty than some of the other athletes. But she's not giving any tenths away, and that's what counts. Of course, Courtney McCool was Courtney Coquette's teammate at the Olympic Games.
Yeah. That's nice to be able to go to when you come down to the end of the night and meet a couple of Olympians.
It really is great. 2.5 twist. Save that landing.
What a nice reflection on intercollegiate women's gymnastics, too. With so many going on to the great college programs. Look, the fans think it's a 10.
It was pretty darn close. There was very little to deduct on.
Oh, that's big. That is very big now for Georgia. If there was any doubt, that 9.9 may have put it away. We'll have to see. Nina Kim on the beam. Knows what she has to do. And this has not been one of her strengths.
Four-year U.S. national team member. She had a really strong 2006 season, hoping to repeat that strength, with maybe even a little more.
Whoa!
Big wobble right there.
Only hasn't competed often. Her season high on the beam is just an 8.85.
And unfortunately, they need a big score right now.
Yeah.
They've already had a big fall at the beginning, the first athlete. And all these little bobbles really add up. Just needs to get through this dismount. On a 1.5 twist. Very nice landing. It's going to be a decent score. It's not going to be the type of 9.9 that they need.
Yeah, but by 0.8, her best of the season, 9.65. Whoa! Nina Kim held it together. Back to Georgia. Katie Heenan.
Beautiful double turn. A lot of times those get lost in the mix with all the tumbling. Wow, big opening pass. Front double full to punch front. And this is Katie's last chance to really come in for that all-around title once again.
Of music, all excerpts from motivational type songs if you've been listening. We are the champions under pressure.
You find that minute and a half seems like forever when you're in a floor routine. It's very difficult to get through with the amount of tumbling that these girls do.
Yeah.
And they don't stop. It's constant movement.
Yeah.
So if you can get some music a little upbeat, that's a great thing.
Right, and the crowd certainly helped. Katie Heenan with a 9.95 best of the year and a 9.875 as they come down the home stretch. We'll take this break, but still more to come as Utah challenges Georgia. Number 4, number 2 from Athens, right here on CN8.
Imagine a different kind of foundation that's actually good for your skin. Bare Minerals is a lightweight, loose mineral foundation that covers all your imperfections while giving you the look and feel of beautiful bare skin. You'll receive 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. It's a natural SPF 15 sunblock that protects your skin from aging UVA and UVB rays. You'll also receive warmth, a very special Bare Minerals that gives your skin the natural-looking sun-kissed glow of health. And for the perfect finishing touch, you'll receive Mineral Veil, a feather-light, completely sheer powder for a flawless-looking airbrushed finish. Plus, you'll receive 3 professionally designed brushes. Just swirl, tap, and buff away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, redness, uneven skin tone, freckles, and blemishes. Try Bare Minerals for 60 days. If you're not happy for any reason, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price.
Call 1-800-890-0762.
I helped build it.
Tutasaidia kujenga nyumba moja hapa.
Ayudamos, ahora son nuestras.
Я тоже помогаю в Кыргызстане. Estamos construyendo miles en el Caribe.
Hemos construido cientos en el Ecuador.
Habitat's building homes all around the world. Come join us and help build it.
Habitat for Humanity. Donate. Volunteer. Get involved. Visit habitat.org.
Start your day the right way.
Watch the morning show that's all about you.
I'm Connie Kohler.
And I'm Greg Coy.
Wake up to the morning show
that has it all.
Your morning, weekdays 7 a.m. Eastern on CN8, the Comcast Network.
Well, we're in Athens, Georgia for this one, and it is the heart of women's gymnastics. Take a look at the national rankings. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, all out of the SEC, and this isn't quite as crazy as maybe college football, but at least 6 of them get to the national finals, right, Shannon?
Yes, they do, and it'll be an exciting competition. All of these great teams with great athletes, and all of them vying for positions. UCLA wanting to get back in the game. Oklahoma, Michigan would certainly like to, and of course, Florida wants to stay number 1, beat Georgia out.
And they met head-to-head already and finished in a flat-foot tie. So how do you measure that? Utah, of course, right in the mix as well, one of the all-time great champions. And this series is dead even over the course of history, but Georgia riding a 6-win streak over Utah by the narrowest of margins, and the Utes trying to reverse that here, their last few tries on the beam. Good person to have batting cleanup for you, or darn near, Nicole Ford, their senior captain.
Step out, lay out, step out. Nicole is very aggressive on this event and extremely consistent. I don't want to speak too soon, but she is very consistent on this event. So you're right. If you're going to have someone in there, this is who you want.
9.925, her season high, averaging 9.9.
So far, very few balance checks here and there.
Come on, Queen.
Solid.
Solid
performance. A few balance checks here and there, a tiny hop on the landing, all of those add up, but it was a very solid beam routine and one that they desperately needed.
9.85 for Nicole Ford. Oh, is Georgia loaded? They come at you with Courtney Coupettes on the floor. A lot of confidence, a lot of talent for the Olympian. What height?
Big Arabian double front, stays in bounds, and of course she just watched her teammate Katie Heenan compete and score very well, and these two are vying for the all-around position right now.
Boy, she has great presence. Confidence.
She really does, and that really means so much to the judges.
She's one of those few, and then you often see it among the elite like yourself. She obviously has her own unique personality and style.
And one of the great things about college gymnastics is that you get to have that show through. A lot of times in elite competition, you have to do a little bit more toned down types of routines and music. And in college, it's kind of anything goes.
Season high is 9.85 for Courtney.
And, of course, let's not forget, you are looking at your 2006 NCAA all-around champion, so she is no stranger to winning at the national championships. Wow. Gorgeous routine.
Yeah, you're watching an athlete at the top of her game, and the appreciative and knowledgeable Georgia fans give her her due.
Beautiful opening pass. You can see her. She steps right on the line, but not over it.
And in so doing, posts her season high 9.9 for Courtney Coupettes. As we go to Ashley Postel, maybe head of the class for this Utah team. She's had a terrific performance of a 9.925 at one point this year on beam.
And Ashley is no slouch on this event. She is actually the 2002 world champion on balance beam.
Wow.
These girls have some big credentials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're watching just the elite here.
Beautiful full twisting swing down.
Kudos to both schools and their athletic departments for the support and how their fans have endowed both of these programs. They are the hot ticket in their own right in each town. Here in Athens and back in Salt Lake City.
This is a great routine for Ashley. So solid. Double twisting dismount.
A wonderful finish for the Utah team, thanks to Ashley Postel at 9.825. Well, they're scoreboard watching, and they know they pretty much have this locked up. And do you pull it back a little bit here?
Never, and I would not expect Georgia to ever pull back.
Because you don't want to deviate from routine either, do you?
Absolutely.
No.
You want to go at it as if you're 5/10 behind. You want to always be competing at your best. In fact, sometimes you compete better when you're against your strongest opponents.
Tiffany Tolnay.
Front full. They want to go after this national title with everything they have, and that means this type of competition for preparation.
And Tiffany batting cleanup in the entire meet has a season high in this event of 9.95.
foundation. Looks like she just ran out of gas just a bit on her last tumbling pass. Here's her first tumbling pass, double Arabian. Very nicely done. Here she comes. She looks like everything was going fine and just a little slow in the rotation in the air, is not able to pull that around. 5/10 deduction.
And 9.3 and change for Georgia. Is it enough for Utah to come back head-to-head with the Gym Dogs? Our judges totaling the scores. We'll come right back and tell you who finished on top individually, overall, the whole bit. Stay with us right after this.
Imagine a different kind of foundation that's actually good for your skin. Bare Minerals is a lightweight, loose mineral foundation that covers all your imperfections while giving you the look and feel of beautiful bare skin. You'll receive 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. It's a natural SPF 15 sunblock that protects your skin from aging UVA and UVB rays. You'll also receive warmth, a very special Bare Minerals that gives your skin the natural-looking sun-kissed glow of health. And for the perfect finishing touch, you'll receive Mineral Veil, a feather-light, completely sheer powder for a flawless-looking airbrushed finish. Plus, you'll receive 3 professionally designed brushes. Just swirl, tap, and buff away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, redness, uneven skin tone, freckles, and blemishes. Try Bare Minerals for 60 days. If you're not happy for any reason, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price.
Call 1-800-890-0762.
Back in Athens, and the 2 greatest coaches, really, in all of women's gymnastics, shaking hands. Another great meet between Utah and Georgia, extending their winning streak. Back with Shannon Miller, I'm Lou Tilley, and this actually was the biggest margin of victory in the last 7 going to Georgia. Hard to believe they're rated number 2.
Definitely a confidence booster for Georgia, and Utah obviously will be going home and nailing those skills down of what they need to work on leading into championships.
Here's the final score. This dual meet goes to Georgia. They stay undefeated with just the 1 tie on the season by a margin of about 3 points. There are the individual wins, most of all going to Georgia, as you might expect, with the exception. That's all of them going. It's a sweep there. And the final margin, 196.850, 190. Last year, they were separated by only 3/100ths of a point at the end of this thing. Suzanne Yokelin has the number 2 ranked team, which is, like I said, hard to believe, and she's the winner in this one, and looking forward to a national championship. We talked with her afterwards.
Well, we came out with a win, and yes, that was the focus with this meet, but we thought it would be a closer meet. So, when the spread became so evident midway through the meet, then it was pride, and then it was getting a big score, and we let that opportunity get away from us.
SEC so strong. Have a favorite yet for the national championship? You have to be careful.
I always have a favorite, but I'm not going to say which one.
Well, we know where you live, so
yeah.
you have to cover the home Flyers. Gymnastics USA with Shannon Miller. It's been our pleasure as always. I'm Lou Tilley. We hope to see you again here real soon.